Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela is one of the greatest people to have ever stepped on the planet. Regarded as the icon of democracy and social justice, described as the father of the nation of South Africa, he was the president of South Africa from 1994. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. It always seems impossible until it's done. Every hard task will seem impossible until you gather the courage to do it with full dedication. Once completed, the word impossible will disappear and will be replaced by accomplished. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. All the people start their journey with a dream, but some end up on the winning side while others on the losing side. You know why? Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. One of the best Nelson Mandela education quotes, it simply tells you the power of education. Education can attain achievements which nothing else can. The greatest glory in living is not in falling, but in rising every time we fall. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. Bitterness, hatred, and all the negative feelings you carry with yourself affect no one but you. They create a mental prison that takes away your inner peace. Discard this negativity, taking inspiration from this positive quote by Nelson Mandela. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. Never be fully satisfied with yourself. Always aim for higher in life. Once you achieve something, you will realize that it is just the beginning. Keep going. This is one of the best Nelson Mandela quotes. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. Sometimes, it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's inspiring others to move beyond it. There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to helping others without expecting anything in return. Being caring and giving without expecting anything in return is just beautiful. This is the best gift which you give, showing what a wonderful person you are. An amazing quote by Nelson Mandela. What counts is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. We know too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of the Palestinians. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you have altered. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. We commit ourselves to the construction of a complete, just, and lasting peace. I never lose. I either win or learn. Every time you lose or face a setback, rather than getting disappointed, take the learning from it and move ahead with a stronger personality. That's one of the winning Nelson Mandela quotes. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. Leadership is an art. True leaders are the ones who know what is best for their people and no matter what, always strive for freedom and good for their people. A brilliant leadership Nelson Mandela quote. It is what we make out of what we have given, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. No single person can liberate a country. You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. While poverty persists, there is no true freedom. Action without vision is only passing time, vision without action is merely daydreaming, but vision with action can change the world. The next quote on our list of Nelson Mandela quotes teaches you to always have a combo of action and vision. This combo will be the one that will take you to great heights of success. If you want the cooperation of humans around you, you must make them feel they are important, and you do that by being genuine and humble. We need to exert ourselves that much more and break out of the vicious cycle of dependence imposed on us by the financially powerful, those in command of immense market power and those who dare to fashion the world in their own image. Courageous people do not fear forgiving, for the sake of peace. When people are determined they can overcome anything. Having determination will allow you to face all challenges of life with a strong will, and that is what is necessary to overcome anything. Be determined as taught by this Nelson Mandela quote. Forget the past. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. Do not wait for the right time. The time is always right, you just need to keep going. Never forget that time is eternally precious. A fine quote from Nelson Mandela. Let there be work, bread, water and salt for all. In my country, we go to prison first and then become president. Never, never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere. As long as poverty, injustice and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. People respond in accordance to how you treat them. Always treat others the same way you wish to be treated by them. Nicely put up by this Nelson Mandela quote. To deny people their human rights is to deny their very humanity. Without education, your children can never really meet the challenges they will face. So, it's very important to give children education and explain that they should play a role for their country. A magnificent Nelson Mandela education quote which says it all. I dream of the realization of the unity of Africa, whereby its leaders combine in their efforts to solve the problems of this continent. There is nothing I fear more than waking up without a program that will help me bring a little happiness to those with no resources, those who are poor, illiterate, and ridden with terminal disease. Give a child love, laughter and peace. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all people live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live and to achieve. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. We can change the world and make it a better place. It is in your hands to make a difference. It always starts with you. Take the responsibility and do your best to change the world, making it a better place to live in. Wonderful Nelson Mandela quote. This very fact underlines the significance and influence of the Nelson Mandela quotes, which you read above. As you rise, challenges will get tougher, but remember that at the end of the day, it is you who should be the toughest. Go, face them.